49 of Flick, James Flick, your one and only movie reviewing secret agent. Today I will be reviewing a biographical drama film that came out in 2015 that is directed by F. Gary Gray and that stars Jason Mitchell, and that movie is Straight Outta Compton. Okay, so we start off this movie with a 1986 Compton, California. Interestingly enough, my family was living in Northern California and not quite Southern California, which is where Compton is located, yet until 4 years later in 1990. Wow, this neighborhood near Los Angeles looks pretty iffy to navigate, but I still enjoy going out into Los Angeles whenever I can, as long as I can do it safely. Our main real-life hip-hop figure characters, who would later become N.W.A, are engaging in a conversation with each other about their hip-hop music. I am so far liking the groovy hip-hop music that is playing in the background, but since this is a biopic about a 1980s hip-hop group, I shouldn't be surprised. So N.W.A stands for a word that I cannot say, plus wit attitudes, we are learning. In reality, though, I would not want to use the N-word out in public, because I know some African Americans very well, as I would not want to hurt their feelings or make them feel offended. So we now shift to an N.W.A recording session in Torrance, California, and it looks like they are all enjoying making their hip-hop music. Now we are seeing N.W.A on tour in 1989, and they are being talked about in the news a lot. At least they must be gaining an audience now. Could I be right? They are being told by the FBI they can't perform a certain song anymore because it incites violence against the law enforcement. That's pretty serious. We are now an hour into this movie, and so far N.W.A is finding some success, despite some controversies along the way. Man, this hip-hop music from them has got me grooving in my seat right now, despite some profanities in their lyrics. Uh-oh, they have gotten themselves in trouble with the law when they performed the song they weren't supposed to perform, and the name of it has the F word in it as well. Now we shift to 1990, which is the year my family first came to live in Southern California, which is where Compton is located. Oh my goodness! We just witnessed a reenactment of the riots that struck Los Angeles back in 1992. We are now 2 hours into this movie, and so far Eazy-E, played by Jason Mitchell, one of the members of our main real-life hip-hop group N.W.A, just engaged in a conversation with one of his other bandmates. As we get closer to the end of this hip-hop biopic, we are finding out that N.W.A's members have split. Like, for example, Eazy-E was diagnosed with HIV/AIDS and did not have long to live. But on the other hand, the rest of its members have also since had successful solo careers of their own as well. Overall, Straight Outta Compton is an outstanding biopic about one of the greatest hip-hop groups of the west coast of the USA. Join me next time when I review Creed. I'm Flick James Flick, your one and only movie reviewing secret agent out there.